Actually, the topics were all of them are so interesting. Like different topics he's been sharing. Actually, the one like the which has really changed him quite a bit is the way to manage time. Then second was the way he uses body language, how to whenever you're talking to someone or the leadership qualities in a person. So all these kind of things which were there, and especially another thing which was very important was the way he learned the way to deal with any failure or any kind of a problem which you're there. So how to actually just see any kind of a problem and then see how the solution is there inside it, and just be with that. And all these different kind of topics, I think the ones which he shared was very interesting. And especially I think that was with time management, also the fact that he's able to manage his studies, is able to manage his sports, and he's also taken up different topics at what time he's going to study. So all these things, I think.
I guess you are a child psychologist yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, from that perspective, I mean, what is your take on the learnings that children are getting at Zenith?
I feel this is a very much, it's a kind of a program which should be there with all the kids. It's all the parents should understand the importance of this program, because this program, when you as a parent, you're seeing the two things like, okay, what are the contents of the program, and who is the one who's conducting the program. So when you see the contents of the program, the contents are the best anyone can have. It's like we have already discussed about it, about gratitude, about how to deal with failure, about life skills, total life skills which have been taught to the kids, which is very, very important. And secondly, it is conducted by whom? So it's like conducted by a person whom I self have said is like Pari, and then plus the people behind them, both of the couple are very committed people. I do remember an incident where they had taken all the kids for an outing, and there was by chance a mishap thing, those accident happened. And then what happened was, despite the problem, Gurleen was the one who took the session after 3 days, with the husband being in the hospital. Still you had that committed as a couple to take the session, I think. And there's a lot of consistency in them. So I think that also is very, very important, as long as people who are there, who are committed, who know the subject, and they are the ones who are conducting it. Plus the contents also are very good, where actually, because we study, the children do study academics, they do get 98% or 94.3% or however much percentage. That is important. But how the person conducts himself, or what the person feels about himself, like how good he feels about himself, that is something which is like the life skills, the one she teaches them. And that is what, if the kids learn about the gratitude, about time management, about all those things, then it will really help them as kids.
Dr. Shah, when have you felt, or on what occasions have you really felt that Tejas and Aman have made you really proud, made you feel proud? Any instance in particular that you can recall? Something you must have noticed in the last couple of months? Any instance in particular?
Like, as I totally agree what she has talked about after they have come back from this program recently, and even few months back also. The bonding between us has become very good, and they keep talking about all the time, like where dad missing and all that. Dad is all the time, is not there at home working and all that. And from last few days, what I have also noticed, like whenever I am early at home, then they keep talking about that dad is going to sleep with us, he is going to tell a lot of stories, we are going to exchange the stories. And this bonding, and after all this Zenith program, I'm really proud to have them at my side. And the decision what she has taken, my wife, by sending to Gurleen for the Zenith program. The beginning, even in fact, I was also thinking what this program is going to be. But after what they have achieved, after they have come back from the program, and what I am also experiencing day to day along with my son and daughter Tejas and Aman, it's good that the child should go ahead with the programs.
What is your take, like this program is being structured in a manner that this is going to be introduced in the schools, in the educational institutions, how much do you feel that alongside the academics, how much sense would this make? How much purpose would it meet?
This actually makes a very perfect sense. In the school, if children are taught the same kind of a thing, but I would also suggest that if parents are also involved in it, or if we study that this is also part of the curriculum, but in the PTAs or in something where actually you can also interact with the parents also along with it, because this whole program will work as a team. When it's like the parents and the children, they would, if the children will, it'll work only when it's like a team, and the parents, that interaction will also occur. And I feel it's like with the team it will work very well. And plus, if it's in the school, it's important that the principals and the teachers, they also understand the whole thing, because it depends, it's a very personal kind of a thing, no? How it's internal change. So even if the change occurs slowly, because it's not something that, because it will be individual, it will be different for different persons. So even if it is that, but then I feel definitely that at least it's like, what a simple thing I would say, that it's, this program is like, it's like a shower of water falling, and the kids are there. So all the kids, when they are there, so some good thing to definitely will go. So it's as long as they learn the life skills, anything, whether it is gratitude, whether it's time management, whether it's leadership skills, if these are the skills which is most required for them to be as a person, to grow as a leader or a person. So it'll be very wonderful, it'll be great experience actually if you go ahead with this program in the schools.
They are getting good values, they are getting good characteristics as in making of a very successful human being later in their lives. Maybe no one of us would remember as to in the standard 6th or 7th or 8th in this particular subject as to what marks did I get. But then definitely the values that at this age the child is going to get for himself, that is definitely going to stay forever.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think we cannot discount the academics, but at the same time, we also must not overlook the important aspects, like all these topics or areas that we want to cover or we address to be making a better human being.
Yeah.
This is the age, the way you make them, they are ready to go ahead.
Yeah. I remember an incident, like I have been taking the counseling sessions generally, so I teach Mind Power also, where actually there was a girl who had come and she had got 94.3% examination, and she was on the verge. She said, I feel like committing suicide because I feel I am not good enough. So it's like, the fact that if they learn acknowledgement, the life skills, the one academics part, she was very good. But the other area was something which really actually to feel good, actually, and then to have all these life skills in place. I think this is very, very important. And then you can become a better human being, and you can have a better society and a better earth and everything.
See, in fact, perceptions are also changing.